Hello everyone, and a big warm welcome to each and every one of you who decided to buy my course. In this course, I'm going to teach people how to make money with YouTube Shorts using Chat GPT. And I'll show you everything from the best niches to choose, the best way to set up your profile, and how viral content actually works. The best part about this course is that I'm going to show you how to do this in a specific niche where you don't have to show your face, and you don't even have to use your own voice if you didn't want to either. So listen up and trust me when I say that this method of making money is absolutely going to blow your mind, because only a very small amount of people are currently talking about it in the YouTube space right now. I'll also show you how to come up with unlimited video ideas using ChatGPT and the true insane power of AI technology. But I'll also show you how to monetize these videos in multiple different ways. You should know by now that you can earn money from ads that are viewed between videos on the YouTube Shorts feed, which means that YouTube has pulled the ultimate competition move on all the other short form social media platforms, as you can now monetize your shorts and earn some seriously good ad revenue. You may ask, why use ChatGPT? Well, you'll come to learn that it's very much self-explanatory. This AI is absolutely blowing up at the moment, and it's insane what you can do with it. So like I said, this course is going to absolutely blow your mind, and all I ask of you is to really listen and engage with the course. Practice where possible, and please take the time to write me a review once you're satisfied. Also guys, I would recommend watching the entire course just so you don't miss out on anything juicy. So about me. I very regularly set up YouTube channels and test out how AI can help us grow our content. And within 3 months, my latest animal facts based channel has hit over 66,000 subscribers, and I'm earning thousands of pounds just by posting shorts. It's now easier than ever to make money from YouTube, and I wanted to share my experience to help other people learn how to make money too. So let's get into it. So guys, just a disclaimer, this course is going to be based on theory and practice. So some of the lectures will have just theory, some of the lectures will just have practice, and some lectures will have both theory at the start and then an on-screen practice at the back. So please do bear with me, I'll try and make it as engaging as possible, and okay, let's go. So this lecture is all about the theory behind why you should create shorts. So, shorts are still a relatively new feature on YouTube. They were introduced in late 2020 that allow creators to share short, vertical videos that are up to 60 seconds in length. Obviously, this move was a direct counterpunch to TikTok and Instagram Reels. Short form content has quickly become popular among viewers and creators alike, and they offer an extremely unique opportunity for new YouTube channels to earn money and gain new followers far easier than ever before. Historically, a brand new YouTube channel could take years to gain its first 1,000 followers. Now, however, if you implement these steps within this course properly, you could gain your first 1,000 subscribers within just a couple of weeks. Shorts are now an incredible opportunity to earn a huge amount of passive income and grow and get yourself in front of an incredibly large audience. So I might guess that you're either brand new to YouTube and you want to have a go at shorts, or you may already have a small YouTube channel and you're just struggling to grow. Well, this course will be perfect for you. Here's a list of why it's so important for new YouTube channels to post shorts to gain new followers and earn a decent bit of income. Number 1, shorts are highly visible on the platform. When a YouTube user opens the YouTube app on their phone, they will see a Shorts tab prominently displayed at the bottom of their screen. This means that viewers who may not have yet discovered your channel through the traditional means, such as search or recommendations, they may well discover your shorts and become interested in your content. In addition, when you post a short, it can also appear in the regular feed of viewers who are subscribed to your channel, further increasing its visibility. Short form content is all about discovery. The algorithms for short form content are insanely different than the traditional algorithms for long form content. Previously, social media was all about who you follow. You would only typically see content from the accounts you follow. However, with the advent of short form, most of your viewers will now come from brand new people as opposed to your own subscribers, which is what short form is built on. Number 2, YouTube can pay you insane amounts of money. Unlike other social medias, which don't pay you for creating content at all, like Instagram won't pay creators if you live outside of the US, YouTube are the market leaders in compensating its creators in a healthy way. It's now easier than ever to make anywhere from $1,000 per month just by creating shorts. Okay guys, number 3, shorts are perfect for capturing attention quickly. With so much content available on YouTube, it can be extremely challenging for new channels to capture the attention of viewers. Shorts are the perfect tool for doing just that. Because they're short and highly visual, they are ideal for capturing the attention of viewers who may be scrolling through their feed quickly. This means that viewers who might not stop to watch your long form videos may indeed stop to watch your shorts, and hopefully then become interested in your whole channel. Number 4, shorts can help you test out new ideas. Another advantage of posting shorts on YouTube is that they can help you test out new content ideas quickly and easily. Because shorts are short, you can experiment with different types of content, formats and styles without committing a lot of time and resources that you would with a longer video. This means that you can quickly determine what resonates with your audience and what doesn't, and adjust your content strategy accordingly. If you try a new idea for a short and it does really badly, then it's really not the end of the world. If you post a new kind of short and it fails, you can just move on from that or even delete it if it doesn't work out. Unlike if you created a 30-minute long form video that you put loads of effort into, this can be really depressing. So if you are thinking of taking your existing channel in a new direction, you can use shorts to test this. Number 5, shorts can help you build your brand and gain business exposure. Posting shorts can also help you build your brand on YouTube. When you create and post shorts that are visually appealing, on brand and engaging, you are creating a consistent visual identity for your channel. This can help viewers recognize your content more easily and can help you stand out in a field of creators. Shorts are an incredible marketing opportunity for brands right now, and you can capture some extremely strong exposure and brand reach. So if you own a business or a brand, you need to start posting shorts. They're an incredibly cost-effective way of reaching thousands of new people. Okay guys, finally, number 6, shorts can help you reach new audiences. Finally, posting shorts on YouTube can help you reach new audiences who may not have discovered your channel otherwise. Because shorts are highly visible and shareable, they are an excellent tool for reaching new viewers who may not be familiar with your channel. This means that by posting shorts, you can grow your following and potentially increase your viewership on long form videos. I started watching this channel called YBS Youngbloods last year, and they were on around 1.8 million subscribers before they started posting shorts. Now they've been posting shorts for over the last 12 months, and you can see some of their shorts have gone insanely viral, and they now have over 5 million subscribers. I personally watched these guys have the most insane growth with my own eyes, and I can tell you it works. So guys, if you have a new YouTube channel or if you want to start making money from shorts, you need to listen up. And throughout this course, I'm going to teach you exactly how this is possible. Throughout this course, I'll also teach you everything from trending music, how to use Chat GPT, how to create 30 shorts in 10 minutes using Canva, how the YouTube Shorts algorithm works, and much more. I hope you're as excited as I am. Thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you in the next lecture. Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new lecture. So guys, at the start of this lecture, we're just going to run through a little bit of theory based on what YouTube monetization is, and then towards the end of the lecture, we're going to look at different accounts and give you some inspiration and analyze why these accounts are so popular. So guys, listen up. Here, we're quickly going to talk about all things monetization, and I'm going to run through a particular niche, and we're going to look at the potential earnings of channels within that niche to see what creators can expect to earn if they make this a success. But before that, let's go over the basics. YouTube monetization refers to the process of earning money from the content you create and upload on YouTube. YouTube began paying creators through its partner program in 2007, a few years after its launch. Initially, YouTube shared revenue with content creators by allowing them to display advertisements on their videos. Over time, YouTube expanded its monetization options, including channel memberships, super chat, super stickers, merchandise shelf, and YouTube premium revenue sharing. To be eligible for monetization and to earn money, you need to meet a certain requirements set by YouTube. They have just updated their requirements, and it's now easier than ever to make money on YouTube. So as of 2023, the requirements are as follows. First up is channel eligibility. Your channel must have at least 500 subscribers. This was previously 1,000, so they've halved it. Next is you need 3 public uploads in the last 90 days. That's going to be easy, guys. 3 public uploads is nothing. We want at least 3 public uploads in at least 3 days. Okay, next is watch time. Your long form videos must have accumulated 3,000 watch hours within the past 12 months, or 3 million short views in the last 90 days. So again, 3 million short views within 3 months. That's also very much doable, guys. And last but not least is adherence to policies. You need to comply with YouTube's community guidelines and terms of service. Basically, guys, this just means you need to behave yourself, don't copy anyone, don't steal people's content, and just be a good YouTuber. Okay, so once you meet these requirements, which is now easier than ever, you can apply for the YouTube Partner Program to start monetizing your content. It's important to note that YouTube might update their monetization policies and requirements at any point. So I recommend always just checking the current guidelines on the YouTube Help Center. The amount creators can earn on YouTube varies greatly depending on several factors, such as the number of viewers, your level of engagement, your ad formats, your target audience, and the niche you're in. YouTube's revenue is generated through advertising, and creators typically earn a percentage of that revenue based on factors like ad impressions, ad clicks, and viewer engagement with ads. The exact earnings can be difficult to predict as they fluctuate based on various factors and are subject to YouTube's monetization policies. For some creators, YouTube can provide a full-time income. However, it's important to note that building a sustainable full-time income on YouTube often requires consistent, high-quality content, a dedicated audience, and a monetization strategy beyond just ad revenue. Many successful YouTubers supplement their earnings with brand deals, sponsored content, merchandise sales, crowdfunding, or other revenue streams. YouTube can be lucrative for those who manage to build a large and engaged audience. Top YouTubers have found significant success and have been able to turn their channels into thriving businesses. However, it's worth noting that achieving this level of success requires consistent effort, creativity, and adapting to the ever-evolving YouTube landscape. So guys, now the interesting bit. We're now going to look at a number of channels who have taken advantage of this Chat GPT shorts trick. And as you'll see, they're absolutely killing it at the moment. So one of the most successful and easiest niches we're going to cover is the facts niche. It's a fantastic niche because the earnings potential is high and your target audience is high too. Everyone loves facts. Boys, girls, adults, we all love a good fact. And there's millions and millions of facts you could post about, so the possibilities are endless. So here's the very first channel. This one is from DP Mindset. Okay then guys, so the first one we're going to look at is DP Mindset. Now this is just a new channel based purely on nature facts. As you can see, it's got 344,000 subscribers and over 6.5 videos. So let's have a look at the description. So hello, welcome to DP Mindset. Here you can find shorts under 1 minute. Disclaimer, videos in this channel are for educational purpose only, based on purpose opinions. This is not professional advice and they're located in India. Okay, so going on to the shorts. So you can see here, it's just deep facts, girl facts, your birth month, that kind of stuff. So it's just basically facts about girls, life, about your birth month and all those kind of stuff really. You can see some boy facts in there as well, another girl fact. You can see all of these, they're actually doing really well. So 2 million views, 1.9 million views, 3 million views, 3 million views, 2.9, 2.4, 7.2, 7.1. So yeah, they're actually doing really, really well. So let's have a look at the videos. So it looks like they just remix their shorts into videos and they get around 8.7, 2.1. Some of these are over a year ago, they're 2.4. So videos aren't doing very well, but that's understandable. So let's go to their social blades. So this is where we can see just a bit more in depth about them. So on here, it says their monthly earning revenues can be anywhere between 1.2 to 18.6. Again, they're from India. Their estimated yearly earnings all the way up to 229k. Again, guys, Social Blade isn't the most accurate of platforms to look at, so do take this with a pinch of salt. But yeah, estimated monthly earnings 1.2 to 18.6. That is pretty incredible, guys. And they had 13,000 new subscribers in the last 13 days as well, which is quite high, and 7.1 million views. Next, we go to It's Quotes. So again, another one. This is just another channel based on quotes and facts and stuff. So let's have a look at about. Doesn't really have much of a description. It says God first, follow me on TT. That's fine. Nothing really to see there. So let's go to shorts. So again, just fun facts, shower thoughts, more shower thoughts, deep thoughts. Yeah, let's have a look. So, okay, choose your own country or repeat your rap name. So they're quite cool, actually. They're quite different. So create your own rap name. So we've got loads of names on the left and loads of names on the right as well, and you kind of got to pick your own rap name from that. So Yeah, and then we've got shower thoughts. So if you hear a gunshot, the bullet didn't kill you. You were once the youngest person in the world. You would always read this wrong. Blah, blah, blah. Again, just quite entertaining, quite engaging. People are going to want to watch all of those and read all of those. And they've been doing quite well. So 2.4 million, 1.7 million. Let's have a look at the shower thoughts. Well, that didn't work. Let's go back and try and get on that shower thoughts one. The random facts. Let's click on this one. Okay, so you cannot move your toes individually. You can't imagine a new color. The sentence: "A quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog." Okay, so yeah, just basic stuff, guys. Just quotes on a thing. So let's go over to Social Blade. So anywhere between 176 and £2,800 per month revenue earnings. So not as much as the first one, but still quite a lot. The shorts he posts are really basic. So to earn that kind of money from this channel is really good. We don't know what country it's from, actually. It's not really showing up there, but yeah, overall quite good. So let's go to the next one. So this is the new one, Daily Facts Worth, which we'll be covering a lot in this course as a reference, guys. So 237 subscribers and 3,700 videos. So let's go through it. You will find videos that explore topics such as personality types, cognitive biases. Again, disclaimer says the videos on here are educational purpose only, and they're from the United States. So quick one of the videos, 26,000 views in 4 months. That's actually quite good for a shorts channel. So 26k is quite good on a long form video. Okay then, so let's go, let's say deep fact, girl fact, for you, male fact, boy secret, deep facts. So again, guys, they're just kind of like facts on psychology, sad facts, male facts, girls fact. 3.3, 2.8, 2.3 million views, 2.2 million views. Let's have a look at this one. 5 lies that every girl tells. I'm fine. I'm not jealous. I'm over him. So yeah, we kind of get the picture. I'm not angry. So yeah, they just lists off loads of different things that are related to facts. Then psychology facts, 4 signs you're super attractive. Let's have a look. 147,000 likes. That's quite a lot, that is. Let's have a look. So you frequently catch strangers staring at you. You're rarely complimented. People raise their eyebrows when looking at you. People either really mean or really nice to you. Okay, so yeah, again, guys, really basic, but really, that's actually really quite good. Let's have a look at Social Blade. So let's have a look. 738 to 11,800 pounds per month earnings. Again, really not bad at all. They don't have, yeah, that's really good actually. The estimated yearly earnings anywhere up to 140. So similar to this one here, but not as high. But yeah, that's still really, really good, guys. 4.52 million views in the last 30 days, which is also really good from the US. So yeah, this is a really good channel. Again, really basic facts, really basic shorts. This is something we can do. Let's just compare it to my one actually. So type in my channel here and let's have a look at mine. So yeah, again, 7.6 million views in the last 30 days. 16,000 subscribers in the last 30 days, and yeah, 1.2 to 19k. Again, guys, it's not that accurate. I'd love to tell you I was earning £19,800 a month, but that is not the case. But normally it's kind of wherever in those videos. So yeah, thank you very much for listening, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will catch you in the next one. Goodbye. Hello everyone, and welcome back. In this lecture, we're basically going to dive into the deep end and cover exactly what an algorithm is and how it works for YouTube Shorts. Now, this isn't vital information, but having this knowledge on how the Shorts algorithm works behind the scenes will help massively when growing your account. There's quite a lot in this lecture, so if you're completely new to YouTube and this doesn't yet make any sense, please feel free to do the rest of the course first and come back to this lecture after. But for those of you who are already relatively comfortable on Shorts on YouTube, here is a super useful and insightful lecture on exactly how the algorithm works and how you can use this information to boss it and make your content consistently viral. Okay then, so what is an algorithm? Well, the Cambridge Dictionary says the following. An algorithm is the set of mathematical instructions or rules that, especially if given to a computer, will help to calculate an answer to a problem. For example, music apps use algorithms to predict the probability that fans of one particular band will like another. The algorithm is basically the science behind YouTube and its content. The algorithm decides which content gets seen and by who. Every single time a person opens YouTube, the algorithm instantly combs through all available content and decides which post gets suggested on the homepage, what content is recommended to you, which content is featured in the search tabs, and which content is shown to you in the Shorts feed. To understand how the algorithm works with social media, it's really important to understand what problem the algorithm is solving and why. The biggest challenge for social media companies is to get you onto their platform, and then to keep you on their platform for as long as possible. This is so they can serve more ads to you, as 99% of revenue for social media companies comes from ads. So they have a vested interest in keeping you on their platform and engaging with as much content as possible. The way they entice you into staying on their platform is by using the algorithm to put super relevant, super targeted content right in front of your eyes. So how does the YouTube Shorts algorithm work? The algorithm is a complex system designed to serve users content based on what it thinks they will be most interested in. This determines what you see on the Shorts feed, home feed and search pages. It is important to know that your main feed, stories feed, shorts feed and discover pages will all have slightly different algorithms and different ways of recommending content. In this lecture, we will focus solely on the shorts feed algorithm. So no two YouTubers will see the same shorts on their feed, and the shorts you see will change over time based on your viewing preferences and even your current interests. The Shorts algorithm works differently than the algorithm for regular YouTube videos, and it considers different factors when ranking content. The Shorts feed algorithm can be split into 5 main key areas, and these are watch time, viewer engagement, relevance, video information, and audio. Okay, let's dive into each of these a little bit deeper. So then, watch time. Like with regular YouTube videos, watch time is one of the most important factors that YouTube considers when ranking shorts. Watch time refers to the amount of time users spend watching a video, and it's a good indicator of how engaging and entertaining a video is. Videos that get a high amount of watch time are more likely to be recommended to other people. This is the main signal, which is also referred to video completion rate. This is just a fancy way of saying videos you watch all the way to the end. So each time a user watches a video in full, that video will be more likely to be suggested to other users' feeds, as YouTube will assume it's quality content that people enjoy. Okay, next is viewer engagement. Viewer engagement is another crucial factor in the Shorts algorithm. Engagement refers to actions that viewers take on a video, such as likes, comments, and shares. Videos that get a high amount of engagement are seen as more valuable to viewers, and they're more likely to be recommended to others. The Shorts feed recommends content to each person based on several engagement signals that a person gives, which includes which channels you subscribe to, shorts you've liked, commented on or shared, shorts you've watched to the end or on repeat, or shorts you've marked as not interested. This is also a very important indicator. Okay, next we have relevance. So relevance is also an essential factor in the Shorts algorithm. YouTube tries to show videos that are most relevant to a user's interests and preferences. The platform uses data such as search history, watch history, and location to recommend shorts that are most relevant to a user. If a short is relevant to a user's interests, they are more likely to engage with it and watch it to completion. If users consistently report a video as spam or misleading, it may be demoted or even removed from the platform. Similarly, if users consistently engage positively with a video, it's more likely to be recommended to others. Okay, next we have video information. So the next area that the algorithm takes into account is video information. This information includes titles, tags, descriptions, hashtags and keywords within the video. So the algorithm will pick up and analyze the information within these key areas and then determine the most suitable audience to push your content to. So optimizing your tags, titles, descriptions, hashtags and keywords within the video can have a major impact on the algorithm, and it's very important to get this right. The quality of the video is another important factor in the Shorts algorithm. YouTube wants to promote videos that are well produced and visually appealing. Videos with poor lighting, shaky camera work or low quality audio are less likely to be recommended to others. Okay guys, last but not least we have audio. When you start using a trending sound or song in your video, the algorithm will use this to categorize your content and serve it to relevant audiences. Knowing how to use trending audio in your content is a great way to reach new audiences, as the algorithm will serve your video to people who have already engaged in that trend. We'll cover more of this and how you can use audio to boost your content throughout this course, but just know audio is a huge indicator on the algorithm. Okay then, so there is good news for all new YouTubers, or those of you who haven't yet built up a large follower base. The Shorts feed does not base recommendations of content on your follower count or on the history of previously high-performing videos. This means those of you with smaller accounts will still get the same level of opportunity for growth in each video as bigger accounts. So if you create great content that resonates directly to your target audience, it doesn't matter about the size of your following. You have as good of a chance to land on people's feeds as anyone. Okay then guys, I hope this lecture has been somewhat insightful. Please feel free to revisit this lecture if you didn't manage to take it all in the first time. I know it's a lot to take in, but it is super useful information that could really benefit your shorts journey. Okay guys, thank you very much for listening, and I will see you in the next lecture. Goodbye. Hi guys, and welcome back to a brand new subset of lectures. In these lectures, we'll run through how to set up your YouTube channel and how to optimize your profile for growth. This lecture is for those of you who have yet to decide which niche you want to go into. Now, obviously, in this specific course, we're going to cover the facts niche. But if you wanted to choose a different niche and you're unsure which one to go to, listen up. So starting a YouTube channel can be an exciting and rewarding experience, but it can also be daunting to figure out where to start. One of the most important steps in building a successful YouTube channel is identifying your niche. In this lecture, we'll discuss some tips on how to identify your niche when starting a YouTube channel. I'm going to show you two different ways you can choose a niche: the traditional, long-winded way first, or the new AI-based way second. So then first, here goes the traditional, long-winded way of choosing a niche. So choosing a niche this way has been whittled down to 4 crucial steps, and these are: number 1, identify your passions and interests. Number 2, research the competition. Number 3, determine your unique value proposition or USP. And number 4, consider your target audience. Okay, so first up we have identifying your passions and interests. The first step in identifying your niche is to identify your passions and interests. Think about what topics or activities you enjoy and are knowledgeable about. This can be anything from beauty and fashion to cooking, gaming or travel. Choosing a niche that you are passionate about will make creating content far easier and more enjoyable, as you will show an interest in your own videos too, and it will show in your videos. So for me, at the very start of my YouTube journey, I started out as a travel vlogger because I absolutely love travel, and I instantly knew that if I was going to make content that made me happy and that I had a genuine interest in, travel would be it. For you guys, it could be makeup, fashion, fitness, weightlifting, or literally anything you find interesting and enjoyable. So make note of your passions and interests and build a channel around that. Number 2 is research the competition. So once you've identified your passions and interests, the next step is to research the competition. Look for other YouTube channels that cover similar topics to yours and see what kind of content they're creating. Take note of what's popular and what gaps you could fill. For example, if you notice there are a lot of beauty channels, but not many focusing on skincare for oily skin in particular, you could focus on that niche. For me, I love travel, but I also love nature. When I first started out, I couldn't see many videos on things like African safari travel, so I knew this could be a very promising niche to get into. Number 3 is determine your unique value proposition or USP. After researching the competition, it's important to determine your unique value proposition. This is what sets you apart from other channels in your niche. Think about what makes you different and what unique perspective or experience you can bring to the table. This could be your personality, your style, or your expertise on a particular topic. What do you have that other creators don't have? Well, the only thing that truly sets you apart from other creators is you. Everyone is unique and everyone has a unique personality or perspective, so you need to identify what makes you different or what skills you have that you can bring to the table. For me, my passion, love and knowledge for nature helped set me apart from regular travel YouTubers who didn't really care about animals or the environment. Okay, number 4 is consider your target audience. Another important factor in identifying your niche is considering your target audience. Think about who you want to reach with your content. What are their interests and needs? Or what kind of content do they enjoy? Understanding your target audience will help you tailor your content towards their needs and interests. Okay then guys, so that's a traditional long-winded way of finding your niche. Now let's look at the new way and how you can use Chat GPT to quickly find you a really engaged niche. So you're going to want to open up Chat GPT and write something like this. Provide me with a list of 50 successful and well-performing YouTube niches that have high earning potential and high audience potential. I will mainly be using this for shorts. Enter. So as you can see, this will then list off a huge amount of different niches that already work really well on YouTube. Things like gaming, fitness, technology, history, science, life hacks, travel hacks, motivational speaking, and so on. So if you were really stuck and you didn't know what to go for, get Chat GPT to suggest some for you. Now, identifying a niche that you want to go into is definitely a crucial step in building a successful YouTube channel. You should treat this as the foundation of your account. By identifying your passions and interests, researching the competition, determining your USP, and considering your target audience, you can create a niche that sets you apart and resonates with your audience. Remember guys, building a successful YouTube channel takes time, effort, and patience, but by following these tips, you can set yourself up for success. So for the purpose of this course, we're going to use the psychology facts niche. As I've mentioned before, it's a crazy niche that performs really well and has such high potential. But like I said guys, if you wanted to go for a different niche, follow these steps and you can find yourself a different niche. Okay then guys, thanks for listening. I hope you've learned a lot and I hope you're now able to find a niche you want to get into. And it's important that you do because this will be the foundation of your whole channel. Okay then guys, I'll see you in the next lecture. Hello everyone and welcome back to this brand new lecture where we'll cover usernames and profile names. So YouTube now has two names and both of these are great opportunities for some SEO gold. Firstly, you have your unique handle, which is unique because as soon as you've taken it, nobody else can have it. And then you also have a profile name. This is not unique though, so other people can have the same if they wanted to. You should use your username and profile name as a means of discoverability. So you need to make sure both of these names are easily searchable for people. If you get your name and username right, you will show up in results when people search for accounts related to yours. And this is exactly what we want. So it's 100% recommended that for your channel you use your name and a keyword related to your niche. And try not to include any symbols or numbers. It's definitely better to use words than it is to use symbols or numbers, and you should make sure that your name and your username are the same or pretty much similar at least. For example, if you wanted the username John's Facts but this wasn't available, you could use something like John's Facts Official or John's Crazy Facts. The same goes for your brand. If your brand was called, let's say, Harry's Travel, but this was taken, you could use something different like Harry's Budget Travel or Harry's Travel Official. It's very common for people to just only use their first name as their profile name, but I would recommend against doing this. As well as your username, your profile name is used in search results, so to make your profile easier to find when people search for you, you're definitely better off including a keyword for your niche too. So you should add targeted SEO keywords to your name which will hugely benefit your account when people search for your niche. You could include terms like facts, chef, fitness, travel, golf, or even yoga. Here's a screenshot of the results when I search for users by typing in yoga. These accounts only show up because they include yoga in their name and username, which now puts them at the top of the search for yoga. Here's another screenshot of the facts niche. Again, these channels show up because they have optimized their profiles and usernames to include the facts niche keywords. So guys, including related keywords will help place your account higher up in search results when people search for your content. For example, on this account, I have included the nature and facts keywords, which explains to my potential audience what this profile is about. Nature facts. Now here's a screenshot of a travel content creator, something a little bit different, but on YouTube called Harry Jaggard. You can see his profile name is his actual name and his unique handle is his name plus his niche. Another example here is Luke Davidson Facts. He uses his name and the niche keyword facts. So guys, having your niche in either your username or your profile name is super important. It helps people identify what your channel is about and helps you rank higher in the niche in the search results. So if you're going to create your own facts YouTube channel, which I suggest you do, the biggest tip I can give you is to use your name and include the word fact. This makes your channel unique and tells your viewers what to expect from you. For this brand new channel I've set up for this course, as an example, I've decided to use the name and username Dan's Crazy Facts. Basic but very effective and straight to the point. Another thing to note guys, if you want to take this further than just YouTube, your usernames should be kept consistent on all social media platforms, as this will make it easier for people to find you and it will keep you on brand. There's a very helpful website you can use to see what usernames are available on different platforms. It's called namecheck.com. I repeat that, guys, namecheck.com. So if you had an idea of a new username or business name, you can check the availability of it here. For example, if I type in Dan's Crazy Facts, Namecheck will show me what's available across all the social media platforms. In this case, it seems like nobody has the domain, but now it's taken for most social medias. So if I wanted the same name across all social medias, I'd probably have to think of something else because it looks like someone's already taken that for most other social medias. So guys, if the name you want is already taken on all the socials, try something else and change it up a little bit. Namecheck is a great little tool that you can use to see what usernames are available across different platform channels. Okay then guys, I hope you've enjoyed this lecture. I hope you've learned something. I hope it's been interesting, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Hello everyone. Welcome back and well done for getting this far. I really hope you're enjoying this course and I hope you're learning plenty. If you do have any questions, please do let me know. You can either put them in the Q&A box below or send me a personal message. Okay guys, so in this lecture, we'll be covering how to craft the perfect profile photo. So the most effective 2 ways you can do this for your profile photo is to, 1, either have a very close-up shot of your face with a bright and colourful background, or 2, if you want a faceless YouTube channel, like many of my students do, the best thing you can do is have a profile photo based around your username or niche. Now there's 2 reasons why I suggest having a bright close-up shot of your face or use your username. Firstly, a close-up shot of your face can help create a personal connection with your audience. When someone sees a close-up shot of your face, they are more likely to feel like they're getting to know you more on a personal level. This can help create a sense of trust and familiarity, which can lead to more engagement with your content. But if you want a faceless YouTube channel, don't worry, we can still get the same results with your username and niche. The second reason is that a bright and colourful background can help make your image more visually appealing and eye-catching. Bright colours and bold patterns can help draw attention to your image and make it stand out on someone's feed. This is great because, as you can see here, a user's profile photo will appear next to the subscribe button when they scroll through the Shorts feed. This is a quick subscribe button, so people can just click the button quickly to subscribe without actually having to go on your profile. So you want this as eye-catching as possible to try and draw people's eyes towards the subscribe button. Okay then guys, so now I'm going to go into Canva, and first up we're going to create a faceless profile photo. So I'm going to show you how I would tend to create a faceless profile photo, as I know a lot of my students do prefer to go faceless, which is absolutely fine. So let's go into Canva. Okay then guys, so we have just landed on the Canva home screen, and what we're going to do is first type in YouTube profile photo templates. Now these are great if you wanted to use a face as your profile. Now this one here, this blue background, I think is absolutely perfect. It's creative, it's bright, it's colourful, and this one as well, this is great. So if you wanted a face background, a face for your profile photo, these are the kind of ones you want. But as I said guys, we're going to do faceless because most of you want these faceless ones. So in fact what I do is I actually type in logo. Now I look down here and some of these are really cool. I like this coconut one, that's quite cool. Some of these are really quite nice actually. This donut one's really good, that's quite cool as well. Let's have a scroll, keep scrolling down. This Warner and Spencer one's alright as well, I actually quite like that as well. The fig leaf's cool. This Light Studio. So let's go for this Light Studio one, and I'm going to tell you why. This one is really cool because obviously if we're not using our face, we're going to use our channel name. And now this one, the white background, I don't really like too much. So let's go for red. That's nice. So already it's kind of really eye-catching. And now I prefer white on a red background because I think it just stands out a bit better than black. So let's change all these. So let's go this one for white. And then change this background here. We're going to have this background here as white. And then what we're going to do is have the text in here as red. Now guys, as you can see, compared to before, this is so much more stand out, and we just change this text to Crazy Facts because that's our channel name. I'm just going to update this size here and then do this one as well. Just increase the size, and then I'm going to want to have this bold because it's a bit thin at the moment. Perfect. Okay, so that's cool. So Crazy Facts, obviously that's the new channel's name. And then obviously what I'm going to do now is just add it a little bit more personal. So I'm going to put Dan's Crazy Facts. So I'll get rid of this bit first and get rid of this and change it to Dan's. Let's have a look. get rid of the exclamation mark, and then we'll change it to white because it was a bit of an off-white colour at first. We'll move it to the top. We'll just reduce the size a little bit. Let's go 60. Let's go 50 actually. 50. So okay, that's not looking too bad at the moment. We'll move it down to there. And then give it a little bit of a twist and see how that looks. Reduce it again a little bit. See what it's down there. Yeah, I'm not too sure actually. Let's get rid of that one. What I might do is I'll add my own. So add a text box, just type in Dan's, and then we'll move it up and we'll change the font here. So this one here, this scripty one, pretty similar to the last thing, but to be honest, I just think it looks a little bit more cleaner. Increase it to 50, bring it up. Change it to white, obviously, so it fits in. And then we're going to add a bit of a shadow onto it. So effects, and then go on shadow. Make sure the shadow down here on this color tab is black, just to make it... there we go, perfect. Yes, that's a little bit more animated. We just reduce the size a little bit more and bring it down. Perfect, so that is now Dan's Crazy Facts. What we do need to do is just increase the size of all this stuff in the middle, because obviously on the YouTube you'll have a circle and not a square. So before we download it, we'll just drag and drop, increase all of these a little bit more, just so we get the best, most clear photo. Let's have a look. Bring it down, center it a little bit more. And yeah, I'm really happy with that. Dan's Crazy Facts. It's bright, it's colourful, it's stand out. You know exactly what it is. It's crazy facts. It's my crazy facts. When people see this on a shorts feed, they're going to scroll through it and see. That's great, guys. I'm really happy with this. It's going to draw attention to their eyes to the subscribe button. And yeah, so let's go ahead and now upload this to our YouTube channel. So let's go to YouTube, go to the brand new channel. Let's go up here on your channel. We're going to go on Customize Channel, wait for it to load, and then we're going to go to Branding, and then click on Upload. So let's have a look. So again, guys, like I said, it's now a circle, not a square, so that will crop it a little bit, and perfect. It's Dan's Crazy Facts. Let's see how this now looks on our actual channel when it's updated. So let's go on YouTube, your channel, and perfect, guys. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. It's bright, it's colourful, it's stand out. I'm really, really happy. It's going to draw so much attention towards the subscribe button on the shorts feed. And it just explains exactly what we want, exactly what we are. The channel's about crazy facts, and there's no face, there's nothing else. So yeah, perfect. I'm happy with that. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Okay guys, so the next thing we're going to cover is your personal description and the relevant links you should be including. We'll look at some examples first, and then we'll hop over to Chat GPT and get it to create us a fully optimized bio for our channel. Okay then guys, so of course each social media platform has a character limit for your bio. On YouTube you have 5,000 characters for your description. Now that's quite a lot. And YouTube descriptions are slightly different from bios on, let's say, TikTok and Instagram, as people don't really see them unless they intentionally click on them. But that doesn't matter, as your personal description can be an incredible way to insert some keywords for your niche and explain a little bit about your channel. So to maximize the effectiveness of your channel description, you should describe what your channel is about, tell people why they should subscribe to you, and include plenty of niche keywords and also any links to any other socials that are relevant. Let me show you some examples. So here is Paddy Galloway's YouTube description. If you haven't heard of him, he's a YouTube strategist and growth influencer. So straight away he asks, do you want to grow your YouTube channel? And then he carries on with a little bit about him and what he does. He also adds a call to action at the bottom, telling people to subscribe if they want to see some tips on the algorithm and much more. This is really effective. Now, it must be noted, not as many people will see a YouTube description compared to a bio on TikTok or Instagram. But like I say, guys, it's definitely still important to use it to your advantage. Now, here's a description I use for my Nature Facts channel. It goes, welcome to Crazy Nature Facts. And then I'll go on to talk about how this channel is dedicated to exploring and sharing fascinating facts and wonders of the natural earth and so on. At the end, it says subscribe now and join the Crazy Nature Facts community. So this description basically describes what my channel is about and what people should expect if they decide to subscribe. I also have a call to action at the bottom telling people to subscribe. So before we hop into Chat GPT to get a description done for us, let's look at one more example of this. Here we have a DP Mindset, a shorts-based channel based on facts that we covered at the start of this course. You can see here that he says, hello and welcome to my channel DP Mindset. Then he lists off what you can find and what you can expect to get from this channel if you subscribe. Things like short facts, short motivation quotes, life quotes, lifestyle, etc. He also includes a call to action that says like, share, comment and subscribe, and then he finally includes his collaboration email for influencer marketing too. So guys, you should use your description to express who you are or what your channel is about. Be sure to include relevant links and where possible, most definitely add some keywords related to your niche. This is so people can find your accounts when they search. Descriptions will be different for everyone and you should put your own personal touch to it. Okay then guys, let's now hop on to Chat GPT and we'll run through how you can get it to create us an exciting description, field of keywords and a call to action in no time. Okay then guys, so we are now going to use Chat GPT to write us a beautifully optimized YouTube profile description. So let's go for it. In no more than 200 words, write me a YouTube profile description for my new YouTube Shorts channel based on psychology facts, full stop. Make sure this description is inviting and let's say concise, and then let's say be sure to include the keywords psychology facts. Obviously guys, we want this to be optimized for psychology facts, so we're going to need ChatGPT to include this as much as possible to help us show up in search results. And then we also want to include a call to action as well at the end to ask our viewers to subscribe to our channel. So let's include that in there as well, and subscribe. Okay then, let's see how what it throws up for us. So welcome to our channel where we deep dive into fascinating world of psychology facts, uncover secrets of the minds and unravel mysteries of human behavior through captivating short videos that leave you craving for more knowledge. So guys, they've used emojis here. Yeah, this is great. This is actually really nice. Discover mind-blowing facts about the complexities of human brain, blah, blah, blah. Psychology facts. Subscribe now to embark on an exciting journey. More psychology keywords. Yeah, loads of use of the psychology keyword niche keywords, so that's absolutely fine. But guys, I'm going to show you another trick. This time, what you can do is go onto your competitors' YouTubes, copy their description, and ask ChatGPT to write a description based on theirs. So let's go. Below is my competitor's YouTube description. And then we're going to ask it to, using influence from this, create our own one. So guys, this is a really cool and actually very clever trick. It will save you a lot of time. So if you ever come across one of your competitors and they have a really cool description, but you don't want to copy it word for word because that would be bad, what you can do is just come on here, ask ChatGPT, paste it into ChatGPT and say, please create an own unique one using this one as inspiration for your own channel, and it's going to give you basically a really good optimized description with the inspiration from an already competitor's one. So let's have a look again, really quick. This is so good, guys. So here we have basically a brand new fully optimized description based on your brand new channel using the other one as inspiration. So again, guys, like I say, find your competitors, look at their description and ask ChatGPT to make your brand new one. It's as simple as that. Thanks very much for listening, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello again, guys, and welcome back to another brand new subset of lectures. Now, before we get into the depths of this lecture, I need to express the importance of providing value to your audience or viewers. Providing value in content to your audience on social media is crucial for building a successful online presence. By consistently offering value, you can really establish yourself in your niche, gain your audience's trust, and increase engagement and grow your channel. Valuable content will allow you to retain your audience, build a loyal fan base, and drive conversions. Providing value to your audience helps establish a strong relationship with them, encouraging them to engage with and share your content, leading to increased visibility and growth and revenue gain. Now, there are 3 main ways you can provide value when you create content. It should fall under at least one of these 3 topics every time. If you create content and it doesn't fit under any of these, there's a very good chance it won't perform well at all. The 3 types of valuable content are informative, educational, or entertaining. So if you want to provide value to your viewer, which you absolutely need to do with every piece of content, it should be in the form of at least one of these. So let's take a deeper look into each. First up is informative content. Informative content is meant to provide your audience with relevant and useful information related to an industry or niche. This type of content should help your audience solve problems or answer questions they may have. For social media platforms like YouTube Shorts, informative content could come in the form of facts, news, infographics, or statistics related to a particular niche. For example, if you run a fitness page on YouTube, you could create a short showing the benefits of different types of exercises, such as, let's say, weightlifting, cardio, or yoga. Or, like we've seen throughout this course, you could offer fun facts on different topics such as psychology, nature, or quite literally anything else. So let's have a look at a couple of examples of Okay then guys, so next up we have educational content. Now, educational content is designed to teach your audience something new or to help them acquire new skills or knowledge. This type of content can help build trust with your audience as it demonstrates your willingness to share valuable information with them. On social media platforms like YouTube Shorts, educational content could come in the form of tutorials or how-to videos related to a specific niche. For example, if you run a cooking channel on YouTube, you could create a video tutorial on how to prepare the best lasagna. Likewise, if you did a DIY channel, you could make a video on the best ways to, let's say, tile a kitchen or lay carpets. This is the type of content that helps your audience learn a new skill or improve their, let's say, cooking abilities. YouTube is the king for how-to content, and as you may have guessed, this content still to this day makes up a huge part of the total content on the YouTube's platform. People searching how-to videos is absolutely massive, guys. YouTube is definitely an educational content platform. I mean, I've personally used it so many times, whether I need to change the light bulb in a car, or how to do some gardening, or how to repair a laptop, pretty much anything, guys. And you probably have done as well. And without knowing it, you've watched valuable content, and the only reason you watched that content was because it provided value to you, because that video was teaching you how to do a specific thing, which was educational content. So I hope that explains it a little bit more and gives you an example.
If you're always trying to stand with straighter posture but end up slouching anyway when you get tired or forget, try this. Stand like this with everything as flat to the wall as possible. Everything as flat as possible. And try to maintain this as you slide your arms up and down. Your first time doing this, you may feel like you have to arch your lower back for it to work. Resist this by tensing your abs. Keep everything as flat as possible. If you struggle with this, you can take a few steps out to make this easier. Try this 15 times in the morning and night and see how you feel. And standing taller should come more naturally as you stretch the front of your body and strengthen the back. Have a beautiful day, my friend.
Next, we have entertaining content. Now, entertaining content is designed to be fun, engaging, and shareable. This type of content can help increase brand awareness and reach as it encourages people to share and engage with your content. On social media platforms like TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram, this is where you'll find the most entertaining content. And they could come in the form of like memes, funny videos, or behind the scenes footage. For example, if you run a fashion brand on YouTube Shorts, you could share funny videos of yourself or your models or your employees trying on different outfits. This is a kind of content that will be shareable and help increase engagement with your audience. There's no real value about this content, but people watch it for entertaining purposes. They watch it to laugh, they watch it to cry, they watch it to just share with their friends. There's no real educational or informative aspect to it, but people love it. So you can either go down the route of being entertaining, or you could be educational, which most of YouTube is, or you could be informative, which again, a lot of YouTube is when you've got facts, you've got stories, you've got kind of like nature facts and stuff. So they're the kind of three main topics you can go. So let's just recap once more. So informative content is meant to provide your audience with relevant and useful information. Educational content, on the other hand, is designed to teach your audience something new or help them acquire new skills or knowledge. And finally, entertaining content is designed to be fun, engaging, and shareable. By creating a mix of these different types of content, you can provide value to your audience. You can build trust with them, and you can increase your reach and engagement on all social media platforms, not just YouTube Shorts. But I just definitely recommend you do at least one of these. Luckily for us guys, as we're going into the facts niche, all of our content will be informative content, so that means it's at least one of these valuable types. Okay guys, thank you very much for listening. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello everyone, and welcome back. So what does virality mean, and what exactly makes a post go viral? So I think it's important to actually look at the science behind how to go viral before you start putting these tips in place. So virality is a term used to describe the rapid spread of content across the internet, especially through social media platforms. In the context of social media, virality is often measured by the number of views, shares, likes, comments, and engagement on a piece of content that it generates within a short period of time. A post that goes viral typically reaches a large number of people, often beyond the creator's initial network, and can generate significant publicity, attention, and impact. So the science behind what makes a post go viral is a complex and multifaceted topic. However, several common factors have been identified that can help explain why certain content tends to spread more than others. Here are some of the key characteristics that viral posts share. Number one is the emotional appeal. This is one of the main and most important ways for a post to go viral, because people are more likely to share content that evokes strong emotions, such as humour, anger, happiness, or sadness. Emotional content tends to elicit a reaction from viewers, and people often share content to express their emotions and connect with others who feel the same way. Next, we have relevance. So, content that is relevant to people's interests, needs, or experiences is more likely to be shared. If a post speaks to people's personal experience, interests, or concerns, they're more likely to share it with others who can relate. Next is uniqueness. So posts that offer a fresh perspective or a unique angle on a topic are more likely to be shared. People are often drawn to content that stands out from the crowd and offers a new or surprising insight. Next, we have a visual appeal. Posts that feature eye-catching visuals, such as photos, videos, or infographics, are more likely to be shared. Visual content is more engaging and memorable than text-only posts, and can often communicate a message more effectively. Okay, next we have timeliness. Posts that are timely and relevant to current events or trends are more likely to be shared. People often share content that's related to a trending topic or event, as it allows them to participate in a broader conversation and stay up to date on latest news. Okay, last we have call to action. Posts that include a clear call to action, such as asking viewers to share or comment, are more likely to be shared or commented on. Call to actions can encourage people to engage with the post and spread it to their own networks. Okay, so now we've identified some of the common characteristics of viral posts. Here are some tips for creating your own viral social media post. First up is create emotional content. Focus on creating content that elicits strong emotions and connects with people on a personal level. Humour, inspiration, and heartwarming stories are often effective at engaging viewers and encouraging them to share. Next, as we've mentioned before, is find your niche. Identify your target audience and create content that's relevant and interesting to them. Focus on a specific topic or theme that really resonates with your audience and tailor your content to their interests and needs. Next is be unique. So you want to offer a fresh perspective or unique on a topic. Look for ways to differentiate your content from what's already out there, or offer a new, surprising insight that will grab viewers' attention. Next we have use visuals. So incorporating eye-catching visuals into your posts, such as the odd photo, video, or infographic, visual content is more engaging and more memorable than text-only posts, and can often communicate a message more effectively. Second to last, we have stay up to date. So you're going to want to stay up to date and stay on top of the latest news and trends, and create content that's timely and relevant to these current events. This can help you tap into broader conversations and reach a wider audience, so make sure you always keep an eye on what's trending. Okay, so last but not least is include a call to action. So encourage your viewers to engage with your content by including a clear call to action, such as asking them to share, asking them to comment, or even asking them to tag a friend. Call to actions can help increase engagement and spread your content to new audiences. So guys, in conclusion, virality is a term used to describe the rapid spread of content across the internet, especially through social media platforms. A post that goes viral typically reaches a large number of people, often beyond the creator's original network, and can generate significant publicity, attention, and impact. Emotional appeal, relevance, uniqueness, visual appeal, timeliness, and a call to action are some of the most common characteristics of viral posts. To create your own viral social media post, focus on creating emotional content that connects with people on a personal level. Tailor your content to your target audience, offer a fresh perspective, incorporate some eye-catching visuals, stay up to date on current events, and include a clear call to action to encourage engagement. By following these tips, you can increase your chances of creating a post that goes viral and reaches a wider audience. So guys, thank you very much for listening to this science behind virality. What we're going to do in the next few lectures, I'll take you through all the different tips and tricks that I've used and other creators have used to go viral and how you can use them with your own content. So guys, I will see you in the next lecture. Hello everyone, and welcome to this new lecture on the importance of consistency when building your YouTube Shorts channel. When it comes to growing your YouTube channel, one of the most important things you can do is be consistent with your content. In this video, I'll be discussing why consistency is so important and how it can help you build a successful channel. If you want to master the arts of shorts, you've got to post consistently and plentifully. There's no official single winning formula here, but the general rule of thumb is that around one post per day, every single day, is ideal for getting the most reach and the most engagement when growing your account. With a content creation trick I'm going to show you on Canva, you can create up to 30 shorts within 10 minutes. So staying on top of posting at least one short per day will be easy. Some of my students even post up to 3 times a day and their revenue results are insane. If you've struggled in the past to be consistent, then you need to get yourself a calendar and design a consistent posting schedule. Mark down the days you're going to aim to post on and stick to it consistently. If you can't post once a day, try posting once every other day, or once every 3 days, or even once a week. Now obviously guys, the more you post, the better. But guys, I'm going to show you a trick which will make posting more than once a day very, very easy. So guys, let's reverse a little bit. The first reason why consistency is so important is that it helps build trust with your audience. When you consistently create and upload content, your viewers know that they can rely on you to provide them with valuable and engaging content on a regular basis. This builds trust and loyalty and keeps viewers coming back to your channel. Consistency is also important for visibility. YouTube's algorithm rewards channels that upload content consistently by prioritizing their videos in search results and recommendations. When you upload content regularly, you increase your chances of being discovered by new viewers, which can help your channel grow faster. And trust me, it does. Another benefit of consistency is that it helps you improve your content over time. The more you create and upload content, the better you'll become at it overall. You'll learn what your viewers like and what they don't like, and you'll be able to fine-tune your content to better serve your audience in the most efficient way possible. Consistency also helps you stay accountable and focused on your overall goals. When you commit to a regular upload schedule, you are more likely to stick to it and stay motivated to create new content. This can help you achieve your goals and grow your channel in the long run. So guys, when you begin posting shorts, you'll need to post frequently so you can try out all of the new content types and formats and get out all the new ideas. The trick to using the shorts platform is to experiment and continue trying out new content until you find what works for you and your audience. Another bonus, guys, is the fact that the more shorts you post will allow for more views overall on your page. And the more views you get on your page, the better the chances of decent engagement that can boost your algorithm rating. This increased engagement can potentially push you to the top of the shorts feed. So guys, it's as simple as the more shorts you have, the more consistent you are, and the more potential views you get. If one of your shorts blows up and goes viral, all those people will then end up checking out your profile and watching your other shorts as well. So guys, do not be afraid to post loads of shorts. YouTube has separated the shorts feed from the main feed, so you don't need to be worried that you're posting too much and annoying your subscribers. Of course, don't go posting 50 million times a day, but guys, you can get away with posting multiple shorts per day if you wanted to. So there you have it, a quick theoretical lesson on why consistency is so important when building your YouTube channel. Remember, it's not just about creating great content, but it's also about consistently uploading that content on a regular basis. If you can do that, you'll be on your way to building a successful channel that your viewers will love. When we finally run through the process of creating shorts using Chat GPT and Canva, I'll show you how you can make loads of shorts within 10 minutes, which should mean you never get to a point where you're struggling to create more content to stay consistent. Thanks for listening, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Hey guys, and welcome back to a brand new lecture. This lecture is all about hooking people in and landing a big jab at the end of your short. So guys, let's put it into perspective. This is when someone is just scrolling through the shorts feed, scrolling up and down. So it's very, very important to be able to hook people in at the very start of the short to stop people from scrolling past on the shorts feed. So guys, here you can't rely on a good title and a good thumbnail, as 99% of the time when someone comes across your shorts, it will be from the shorts feed, not the homepage. So the only way to engage someone quickly is by hooking them in straight from the start. You can't just rely on a good thumbnail or title here. So the lesson in this lecture, if done right, is the best and quickest way to grow on shorts. We know that the algorithm will favour and push content that has a good average view duration. So to get your content to perform well, you need to get as many people as possible to watch the short right until the end and maybe even re-watch the short where possible. This means that you have to keep them entertained throughout the whole short and give them a reason to re-watch it. Now, this is definitely easier said than done, and it's now much harder than ever to grab and hold someone's attention for longer than a couple of seconds. But the way you do this is by hooking them in the first 2 seconds, rehook them throughout the short, and then land a big jab at the end to make them want to watch again. Now, the way you hook, rehook, and jab will vary on each different short, and it can be done in a million different ways. But let me show you an example, and I'll analyze it and tell you why exactly this works. Now, you need something very eye-catching at the start of your short to hook viewers in the first place. And this should take no longer than a couple of seconds. Then you need to keep your viewer watching your short by making sure to rehook them throughout the video. And then guys, at the end, like I said, you need to make sure you want your viewer to watch it again. So as for fact-based shorts, like the ones we'll be creating throughout this course, the best hook you can have is a visual on-screen text at the start. This kind of hook will be the beginning of the fact. So let's look at a short from DP Mindset. His most successful short with 7.2 million views is able to hook people in by having text that reads girl fact and then most angry girls' names start with ... Now guys, this is the perfect hook, as people will read the opening line and be genuinely curious to find out what exactly these names are. DP Mindset has successfully captured people's attention here and created curiosity. This is exactly what we need to do with our shorts. Now he's able to keep people watching as he slowly releases which letters they are, which can be considered rehooks. And then the final jab at the end is when he has all the different letters showing at once. You can see that he doesn't have all of the letters on there for long before the short finishes and starts again. This is very clever, as it's short enough to make people want to watch it again in case they missed it the first time round. Here's the example of my best performing short. Is this the scariest crocodile? Different to the fact-based short, but you can see why. So this short I made has well over 10 million views, and it's my personal best. Now I hooked people in at the start as I used a crazy visual, and I also asked people a question. Now the visual was a crocodile eating another crocodile. That's really visually appealing because you never really see that happen. It's very, very strange. So when you see a massive crocodile eating a small one, immediately it makes people go, wow, what's going on there? And then I carry on to say, is this the scariest crocodile ever? So My very first shot is a big crocodile eating a small crocodile, and I say, is this the scariest crocodile ever? Now obviously guys, this is an insane hook. People are going to want to find out why this crocodile is eating another crocodile and if it genuinely is the scariest crocodile ever. So then guys, when we create our facts-based shorts, we need to hook people in at the very start using text that creates curiosity. And then we need to land a big jab which makes them want to watch again. The timing of the content here needs to be perfect. Now let's have a quick look at another example of a fact-based short. This time, Daily Factsworth's most popular short. By having text that reads, 5 clear signs someone likes you a lot. He has a very long intro and then lists them off individually one by one, which enables him to keep people watching right until the end. He creates curiosity by saying 5 clear signs someone likes you a lot, so anyone who is slightly interested in this will keep watching to find out exactly what they are. Okay guys, that's it for this lecture. I hope you now understand how important it is to hook people in right at the start. Of course, when it comes to the lecture where we create one of these on Canva, I will show you how to do this yourself. Okay guys, I hope you've enjoyed this lecture and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Okay then guys, welcome back to a brand new lecture. Now this is where it gets really exciting guys, because we're going to start creating the unlimited shorts using Chat GPT and Canva. So in this lecture, what we're going to do, we're going to run through how to get all the content from Chat GPT, and then over the next couple of lectures, we'll look at how to create the shorts in Canva and then upload them onto the platform. So guys, this lecture is all about getting as many facts as possible. So we're going to spend the entire time in Chat GPT, and I'm going to show you how to get the best answers from Chat GPT that you can take going forward. Now I'm going to slow it down so you can really see how I asked ChatGPT, and it's going to be slow enough for you to copy along if you want to. So guys, I'll play a bit of background music in the back just in case it does get a bit boring, because all you're going to do is watch me type on the screen, and obviously I'll talk you through it at the same time. But yeah guys, it's going to be nice and slow just so you can copy through. Anyway, so let's go. So the first Okay guys, welcome back to another brand new lecture. Now this is very similar to the first Chat GPT content creation lecture, where this time what we're going to do, we're just going to spin it around a bit and I'm going to create some animal facts. Now obviously the first one we created psychology facts, it included boy facts, girl facts, friendship facts, love, romance, all that kind of stuff. However, as you would have seen at the start, I've always made my pages from animal facts as I personally prefer them, but I thought I'd give you guys the choice. You can either do animal facts or you could do stuff like psychology facts. It's completely up to you. They're both tried and tested, they're both proven to work, but this time let's go through getting some content from ChatGPT for animal facts, because yeah, I love them guys. So if we hop right in, so from let's go and ask ChatGPT, I want See you next time. Okay then guys, welcome back to a brand new lecture. Now this is where it gets super interesting and super exciting. This is where we use all of those facts generated by Chat GPT and getting them into Canva and creating hundreds of videos. Now I'm just going to use all the facts I used from the last lectures into here, and I'm just going to show you how to create shorts in bulk in less than 10 minutes. So let's get straight into it. Okay then, so we are now in Canva, and what we're going to do is we're going to click on mobile video here, and it's going to bring up a new tab, and then we start afresh on this page here. So what we're going to do, on the left hand side you see all the designs, so you can pick a design or there, or you can search one. Now I always search for quotes, and I look down here to pick at the best background. So have a look at these ones. What about this one? Yeah, not too sure actually. Let's have a look at this one. Actually, I really quite like this one. What we can do, we can have a look, see what it's like. Animated text. Not a massive fan of the text. So what we'll do, we'll get rid of that, and we'll start again with our own text. So what we do is click up here on text, and then I like a heading, which is a theme. So that's the boy facts, girl facts, or friendship facts. And then a subheading, which is going to be part 1. And then another subheading, which is part 2, and then a body text at the bottom, which is going to be our username. So just put your @ mine's going to be Dan's Crazy Facts, and leave that down there just so no one can copy it directly. And then, yeah, so what we do now is bring up your Excel sheet and copy the details from there into here. So again, theme at the top, so boy facts at the top, just center that and leave it at the top there. So all the audience knows what it is. And then part 1, just literally a copy and paste it. So just copy that, and on the subheading bit there, just delete this bit and paste. Okay, I want this as one line, so I'm just going to just make this size a bit bigger here. Let's have a look. Reduce the size of that. Perfect. Okay, so that's all one line now, and we're going to center that. It doesn't look too great on the white backgrounds. It wasn't that clear, so add a black background there, so it just makes it a bit more clear, so you can read it easier against the background. So again, just copy and paste the second part now. This is obviously too big to have on one line, so we'll just add effects, add a background. Perfect, so much easier to read now. Okay, perfect. So now we've got the whole short created, and what we're going to do is we're going to put this there and then put the bottom bit in the middle as well, because we basically want these parts to show up. They won't be showing up at the same time. So the first part will be up first, and the second part will be there. So if we click on the 3 dots and then click time, and what we can do here at the bottom is reduce the time it's on the page for. So roughly about 4 seconds, I think, is a good amount of time. It keeps people interested. And we'll just reduce the size of the overall video down to, let's say 9. So reduce the size of the overall video down to 9. So this video will be 9 seconds in length. And then we'll increase the first part to, let's say 4.5, because that's halfway through the video. And then click on the second part, and then do the timestamps. And we're going to reduce this right until the end. So this is kind of like the hook that keeps people in. So let's reduce it all the way to 3.5 seconds. Let's have a play, see what it looks like. So when a boy truly loves a girl, ... pause, and then he'll move mountains to see her smile. So I think that comes on a bit too quick. We want to reduce the size, the length of that. So let's reduce it to 3. Let's have a look at this now. So when a boy truly loves a girl, this is 4.5 seconds, and then a space, and then he'll move mountains to see her smile. I like this layout we've got here, so now it's time to get all of the other content on there as well. Okay then, so now we need to bulk create all of these. What you do is click on apps, then click on bulk create, and then click on the bulk create icon, enter data manually. We'll clear this table here, and we need to get our Excel sheet up, and we need to copy and paste all this content. So theme, part 1, part 2, and go down to about 30. I always do 29 or 30. And then we'll go and click on here, click on the T at the top, make sure you copied all your content, and then paste at the top. So you've got the themes, the part 1, part 2, and the columns, and then we've got 29 facts down here. So that all looks good. Now click done. And now we need to make sure all of it's connected. So we've got the 3 data fields here, and obviously the content in there. So if we click on that and click on the 3 dots, connect data, and then connect to theme, because that's a theme. And then this one here, let's go on the first one, 3 dots, connect data, and that's going to be part 1. Click on the second one, 3 dots, connect data, and part 2. So now this layout is all linked. All this text and these part 1, part 2 are linked to the bulk create. So that's going to bring through all of the content with it. Now, as you can see on here, you've got three purple ticks here just to say it's all linked up and the Excel sheet is fine. So now it's brought through all of this different content here. Generate 29 pages, click OK. And there, voila, we have now 29 videos of different facts. How easy was that, guys? It's incredible. So let's play one. Friendship facts in a dance of genuine friendship, a boy and a girl. Create a bond that defies any boundaries. Perfect, guys. Let's get, again, girl facts. When a girl's heart breaks and a boy is the cause, he must remember healing starts with sincere apologies. Okay, guys, these are really good. I'm really happy with these. Now, all of these are, of course, the same design. So if you did want to change a video, go over here and click on elements and then click on a video up here. And you can basically swap in or out any of these kind of videos on here. Basically, click on it, drag it across, and then click on the three dots here and then click on replace background at the bottom here. Now, of course, this does then make it the length of the new video. So you've got to reduce the size down to 9 seconds if you wanted to. However, guys, this is a really long-winded way of doing it. This is why I like to do 30 at a time. So I'll do 30 with one video background and then we can do another 30 with another video background, because otherwise, guys, it just takes so long going through all of these, trying to replace all the different videos and getting the timings right. So there's so much quicker way of doing this, and it's just a case of going back onto the original page and then clicking X. And what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to start again with the new videos. So if you just click back on there and then back again, click enter data manually, clear the table here. And then what we're going to do is going to go back on here. But first, what we need to do is copy the theme part 1, part 2. So copy that and paste it at the top here, just so it knows which parts are which. And then we'll go back into the Excel sheet, go from 30 onwards, and this time let's do, I don't know, 50, let's just do like 52. So here's 52 more quotes and paste them in there, click done. And then again, just make sure it's all kind of like lined up with the themes. If you did want to change the video, guys, now this is the best time to do it. So go on to elements before you click all continue. Don't worry, guys, it won't waste all the data. Click video here and then choose a video. I did quite like this one. So what we'll do is we'll make sure this one's the background. So replace background at the bottom. So yeah, I do like this. And we'll just reduce the size of this video down again, guys. Just don't forget it does do that by default. So reduce it down to 9 seconds. Just make sure you do this step, guys, because otherwise it'll throw everything out. And then go back onto book create and click continue and generate 51 pages. So now we have 51 new shorts with a different background to these ones. So these ones, we've got this dark background. These ones got the light background. It's that easy, guys. Again, let's play one. Friendship facts, like a puzzle pieces, a boy and a girl, ... fit together perfectly, complementing each other. So there you have it, guys. There's 50 different facts for the light background and 30 different ones with the dark background. It's really that easy. As I said, guys, this is so good. And now what we do is you need to click on share and then click on download. And then you need to click on download pages as separate files. So then you get all the separate videos, guys. If you don't click that, there'll all be one video, which isn't good. So make sure you click download them as separate files. And then you've got 51 videos there. And what you can also do is another little trick is just bring this one up here and make sure they're all 4K. So they're just as clear as possible. They're as crisp as possible and they look really, really good. If there is anything you missed, guys, just give it a rewatch and follow the steps as slow as possible. It's just a case of getting used to the Canva system. However, honestly, guys, the world is your oyster. There's so much you can do. You can generate hundreds and hundreds of quotes if you wanted to, do videos for each of them. You can do them in batches or you can do them individually. It's completely up to you, guys. However, like I said, the world is your oyster and it's the fastest way of generating hundreds of quotes and hundreds of shorts that you can then post 1, 2, 3, 4 a day if you really wanted to, and just get the maximum amount of content out there that you can then use to start building revenue, building a subscriber base. And yeah, honestly, guys, this is such a good trick. If you haven't yet, please do start it. Get your Canva up. They give you a free trial for 14 to 30 days. So if you didn't want to pay for it, get your free trial and then try and get another free trial with a different email address and just utilize their free trials, guys. Just get as many shorts as you possibly can. And yeah, start posting on YouTube Shorts and start building that channel up. If you haven't yet, guys, please do leave me a review. If you're enjoying this course, if you found this useful, a review really helps me and it helps future students as well. So please, guys, do give me a review if possible. Thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed this lecture and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Hello guys and welcome back. So this lecture is all about the upload process of your new shorts. So as you can see, I'm just on my Dan's Crazy Facts channel that I created for the purpose of this course. And what we're going to do to upload our first short, we're going to click on the plus icon down the bottom and then we'll click on create a short. And then what you can do is either then just create one, or you can click on the bottom left hand corner and then upload one from here. So this is the one I created in Canva earlier, the boy facts. A boy's eyes to speak love, and then ... revealing emotions beyond words to her. Okay, so this is the one I'm going to upload now then. So that's added. So the red line at the top here shows that short is added. So if we click on this tick down here, and then we've got this here. So boy's facts, a boy's eyes speaks the love language of love, ... revealing emotions beyond words to her. Okay then guys, so the very first thing we're going to do is add some sound, because obviously this doesn't have any sound yet and it's going to be quite boring. No one's really going to watch this if there's no sound. So if you go on sound, and basically guys, we need to find a sound that really resonates with this kind of love fact, this kind of like calm, this kind of like emotion based quote. So we don't want anything like pop or African or R&B. We want something soft, emotionful, that kind of stuff. So let's have a look at, let's try and find some relevant songs, shall we? So we'll go on top sounds because I want to benefit from having viral sounds, and this does give us quite the library. So let's have a look. So nope, that's not that one. Nope. Okay, I really like this one. So highs and lows. I'll have a quick, keep looking. No. Okay then, so highs and lows. Let's go back on highs and lows. Yeah, okay, so that's perfect. So let's play. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I really like that one. The song really fits into the short. It really suits it. It's soft, it's calming, it's full of emotion, so that's fine. So the boy facts, let's just play it again. Revealing emotions beyond words to her. Yeah, I'm really happy with that one. I'm super happy with that one. So now basically, guys, we've got the song sorted, the reels playing, shorts playing. We just need to click next now. So then we need to think of a title. Now the title just needs to reveal what's going on in the actual short itself. So what I'm thinking of doing is, let's have a think. So click on next anyway. Let that whir over, loads. But whilst we think of the title, if you haven't yet thought of one, just go on to the thumbnail, and obviously you want the thumbnail to be the hook. The hook is a boy's eyes speak the language of love, ... As we want people to click on this, we want people to read that quote and think, what is it? So that is the thumbnail, and then let's have a look. So for the caption of your short, the title, let's just say, boys love language fact. And then let's put an emoji on there, and let's put this one here. So tears in the eyes, because it's all about emotion. It's all about boys' emotions. So a boy's love language fact, and then the fact is based on the love thing here. So next what we do is make sure the visibility is on public. You can select location if you want, but I don't like to whittle it down to a geolocation, so I always leave it on. Just leave it, guys. Don't take one out. And then next we have select audience. So I say no, it's not made for kids, and there's no age restriction. So this goes on normal YouTube. If you clicked yes, it's made for kids, it will go on the kids YouTube, which we do not want. So make sure to always click no, it's not made for kids, and then make sure do not restrict my videos. Okay, that's sorted, and then you can allow remixing if you want to, or audio, so it's completely up to you. I just allow both. It just hopefully generates some engagement. And then add a paid promotion label. No, because we're not getting paid for this one. And then comments. Guys, I just allow all comments. You don't have to if you don't want to. Sometimes there are people, in rare cases, who post inappropriate comments. But it's completely up to you. I just like to allow all comments as it just generates the most amount of kind of engagement possible. So yeah, now that's all ready. You've got the title, you've got the song, you've got the short, you've got all the settings. And basically, guys, all you've got to do now is click upload short, and that is it. There you go, guys. That's how easy it is to upload the shorts. Now, this will become second nature to you after a while. As soon as you kind of get through a couple, then honestly, guys, it'll be so much easier. You might get to a place where you're editing a fair few of these a day. And what you can do is once you've edited them, click on this plus icon here, click create a short. And there you go, click on drafts, and there you go, there's your drafts. So if you ever get to a point where you're just bashing out loads in a day, save them as drafts, and then you've got them all there ready to go when you need them. Thank you very much for listening, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this lecture, and I will see you in the next one. Hey everyone, and welcome to this lecture on how to optimize your shorts for search on YouTube. When it comes to growing your shorts channel, one of the most important things you can do is make sure your shorts are optimized for search. In this lecture, I'll be discussing some key strategies you can use to help your videos rank higher in search results. Optimizing your shorts for search on YouTube is important because it helps them rank higher in any search results, which in turn increases the visibility and discoverability of your content. YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world after Google, with millions of searches conducted every single day. When someone enters a search query on YouTube, the platform's algorithm takes a number of factors into account to determine which videos and shorts to show in the results. By optimizing your shorts for search, you're increasing the relevance and authority of your content in the eyes of the algorithm, which can help them rank higher in all of the results. The process of optimizing your shorts for discoverability involves a number of different strategies, such as including relevant keywords in your video title, description, and tags, and also using high quality thumbnails. By implementing these strategies, you're making it easier for viewers to find and engage with your content, which can help increase your channel's growth and success over time. The first thing you should focus on is keyword research. This involves finding keywords that are relevant to your video and incorporating them into your video title, description, and tags. You can use tools such as Google's Keyword Planner or even YouTube's own search bar to find relevant keywords. Make sure to use specific long-tail keywords that accurately describe the content of your video. Once you've identified your keywords, it's time to use them strategically in your shorts. Here are a few places to include keywords. The video title. Make sure your keyword is included in the title of your video, preferably towards the beginning of the title. Description. Include your keyword in the first few lines of the video description, and make sure to write a detailed and informative description that accurately describes the content of your video. Tags. Use your keywords as a tag, along with other relevant tags that accurately describe your video. Don't worry guys, I know this lecture was really quick, but it's only an introduction. We're going to discuss each of these at length over the next few lectures. So hopefully you leave here really well equipped with all the knowledge to take forward with you when you post your first short. Okay then guys, thanks for listening to this super quick introduction lecture, and I'm super excited to get into the next lectures with you. So I'll see you in the next one. So then, we now know including tags in your YouTube Shorts is really important for discovery because it helps your videos to be found easily and recommended to potential viewers. First, we'll cover some theory and then I'll show you the kind of tags I include on my most successful shorts, which have over 11 million views. So then, tags are essentially keywords that describe the content of your video, and they play an important role in how YouTube search and recommendation algorithms work. When you include relevant tags in your shorts, it helps YouTube to understand what your short is about and who it might be relevant to. This can help your short to appear higher in search results when people are searching for content related to your video's topic. Also, tags can help you to target specific audiences and communities on YouTube, which is what we want. For example, if your video is related to a particular niche or interest group, including relevant tags can help it to be discovered by people who are interested in that topic. It's important to note, while tags are an important aspect of discovery, they should be used strategically and not excessively. Including too many irrelevant or spammy tags can actually harm your video's visibility and reputation on YouTube. So guys, here's now an explanation on the best way to include tags in your YouTube Shorts. First up is identify relevant keywords. Before you start adding tags to your video, you need to identify relevant keywords that are related to your video's content. This will help you target the right audience and make it easier for them to find your video. You can use YouTube's built-in search bar to find popular keywords and phrases that are related to your video. Next is choose specific tags. Once you've identified relevant keywords, choose specific tags that accurately describe your video's content. These tags should be specific and relevant to the video's topic. Avoid using generic tags that are too broad or vague. This will not help your video rank highly at all. Next is use a mix of short and long tail keywords. It's important to use a mix of short and long tail keywords in your video's tags, guys. Short tail keywords are broad keywords that are typically 1 or 2 words long, whilst long tail keywords are more specific and usually contain more than 3 words. Using a mix of short and long tail keywords can help you target a wider range of audience. Next, guys, is include variations of your main keyword. Now, this is interesting. So what you can do is you can add variations of your main keyword, which also helps increase the visibility of your video. What I mean by this is, for example, if your main keyword is dog training, you could add variations like puppy training, canine training, or dog obedience training. Okay, guys, next is do not overdo it. So it's important not to go overboard when adding tags to your video. YouTube recommends using 15 to 20 tags per video, and it's best to stick to this guideline to avoid being seen as spammy. Additionally, avoid using irrelevant tags or tags that are too long or repetitive. Okay then guys, so let's now have a look at the type of tags that I've included on my most successful, my most viral video. So this short is all about the world's biggest saltwater crocodile, which is called a long. And basically all I do is I just run through the details of the crocodile, why it's so big and why it's so dangerous, etc. It's just like a fact-based short. If you want to see it, go onto my channel and give it a watch. But yeah, the tags I include, we've got saltwater crocodile, we've got crocodile attack, we've got biggest crocodile, because of course it's the biggest crocodile. It's also a saltwater crocodile. And then I've got things like the biggest saltwater crocodile. I've got crocodile attacks. I've got reptiles. I've got crocodile facts. Got crocodile habitat. Crocodile hunting. Crocodile videos. Crocodile teeth. Crocodile versus alligator. Crocodile babies. Endangered species. Dangerous animals. And nature documentaries. So guys, I cover a very, very broad topic here, but I always make sure it's related to crocodiles. Now, a lot of people, a lot of nature nerds will love to see a crocodile versus alligator, or they love to see crocodiles hunting, or they sometimes even like to see baby crocodiles. So it's very clever to include different kind of pivots there. So I've included biggest crocodile, saltwater crocodile, crocodile hunting, and all that kind of stuff, guys. These are basically terms I expect my audience to search for. So what I expect my audience to search for, I want to rank highly for. So that's where these tags come from. And here you can see that I've also included a very long description here. And in this description, I've used the keyword saltwater crocodile and biggest crocodile many, many times. And at the end, I also included the 3 keywords saltwater crocodile, reptiles and wildlife. Again, just to help me rank a little bit highly. But if you look closely throughout this description, the amount of times I say saltwater crocodile is insane. So that's exactly what I'm ranking for. So then guys, by following these steps, you can effectively include tags in your YouTube videos to improve their discoverability and increase their chances of appearing in relevant search results. It doesn't matter what kind of channel you create, this is relevant for all niches. I hope you've enjoyed this lecture and I hope you can take some of these points away with you. Thank you very much for listening and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new lecture on YouTube Shorts titles. Now, writing a captivating title is essential for getting viewers to click on your short because it grabs their attention and makes them curious about the content. It also improves your search results, increases recommendations, and encourages social media sharing. A relevant and attention-grabbing title accurately reflects the content of the short and appeals to a target audience. YouTube's search and recommendation algorithms use the video title as a primary factor in ranking videos for search results and suggesting them to viewers. Therefore, it's crucial to create a captivating title that stands out and compels viewers to click on your video. Now guys, it must be noted that for the vast majority of shorts, a lot of people won't actually see or pay attention to the title of your shorts when they're scrolling through the shorts feed. However, if and when your shorts perform well and they end up on a short shelf on the main page, or when people search for shorts related to your content, titles can be a huge aspect in getting people to click on your shorts, and there are some top tips you can adopt to make epic titles that people can't resist clicking on. So here are some top tips on how to create a captivating title for your short. I have also included examples of each of these on the right hand side of the screen, so be sure to look at the ones I have included too. Okay, so first up is use specific and descriptive language. Your title should clearly and concisely describe what your short is about. Use specific and descriptive language to help viewers understand what they will learn or experience by watching your short. Next, we have keep it short and straight to the point. Your title should be no longer than 40 characters, so keep it short and to the point. This will make it easier for viewers to read and remember your short. Okay, next we have use keywords. Incorporating relevant keywords into your title can help your short rank higher in search results. This will make it easier for viewers to find your video when searching for related content. Next, we have use numbers and statistics. Titles that include numbers and statistics often perform really well, as they suggest the video will provide specific and actionable information. Okay, next is make it unique and memorable. Your title should stand out from the crowd and be memorable. Use humour, wordplay, or a unique perspective to make your title memorable and enticing. So, okay, next guys, one of the most important things and one of the most essential things is to create curiosity in the title. This is a great way to encourage viewers to click on your video and watch it. So here are some tips on how to create curiosity in your titles. Again, I've included examples of these on the right, so be sure to take a look at the ones I've selected too. Okay, first is use intriguing words. Use words in your titles that pique the viewer's interests, such as things like unbelievable, shocking, surprising, revealing, secret, mystery, hidden, deadliest, and biggest. These kind of words, guys, really are intriguing and it gives some sort of emotion. Okay, next is ask a question. So you could use titles that ask questions that viewers will want to find out the answers to, such as what really happened or is this the secret to success? Next we have add numbers. Again guys, titles with numbers often perform really well on YouTube because they suggest a list or countdown. For example, 10 things you didn't know about X. Next we have use incomplete titles. Use incomplete titles that don't reveal the full story, such as, let's say, the shocking truth about or the secret to. This will make viewers curious to watch the video and find out exactly what you're on about. And last but not least, we have use teasers. Use titles that tease the content of the video without giving too much away, such as you won't believe what happens next or this is what happened when, for example. Okay, so that's it for that part. Now, you should regularly go on to the main homepage of YouTube and look at the short shelf. Look at each of the shorts that get shown down on here. These tend to be the viral ones that perform really, really well. And what you need to do, guys, is look at their titles and analyse them. Look at the titles and note down what's good about them and what's bad about them and what drawn your eyes to that title specifically. Remember, guys, whilst creating curiosity is important, it's also important to make sure your title accurately reflects the content of the video. You need to avoid using clickbait titles that mislead viewers, as this can really hurt your credibility and lead to fewer views in the long run. Now guys, before we end the lecture, I just want to quickly cover why you shouldn't use hashtags in titles. A reason for this is that hashtags are primarily used on social media platforms like Twitter and Instagram to help users find related content. However, YouTube's search algorithm is different from other social media platforms, and it uses a different set of factors to determine which videos to show in the search results. If and when you use hashtags in your title, you're essentially telling YouTube's algorithm that those hashtags are the most important aspect of your video. This can really be misleading and could cause your video to rank lower in search results because it's not seen as relevant to the keywords and topics that people are actually searching for. Also, using hashtags in your title can make it look spammy and unprofessional. it can be seen as an attempt to manipulate the algorithm to get more views, rather than providing valuable content to your audience. So guys, stay away from hashtags in your titles, just don't do it. It's pointless, it doesn't look great, and it just looks spammy. Okay then guys, I hope you've enjoyed this lecture and I hope you've learned something new. Thank you very much for watching and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new lecture. Now, Shorts viewers rarely ever read the description of the videos they watch. However, you can still utilize this space for full optimization of SEO and other keywords to get your short to rank highly. Now, traditionally, writing a captivating and optimized description for your YouTube video has been crucial for increasing engagement because it provides important context and information about the content to potential viewers. A well-written description would normally entice viewers to watch the video by highlighting the most interesting or compelling aspects of the content. Now guys, it can help with your search engine optimization if you include relevant keywords and phrases that will help your short appear in search results. Now, although people will probably never read the description of a short they scroll past on the feed, writing a captivating, optimized description for your short can absolutely be crucial for increasing your engagement. It can also help viewers find your content and improve your search ranking. So even if your viewers won't actually see the description, guys, I fully recommend using it and just using it as a space for keywords and anything related to your videos just to help us really boost our short to get onto the shorts feed. So here are some steps to follow to write a great description. First is start with a hook. Now your first sentence on the description should start with a hook that grabs viewers' attention and encourages them to keep reading. Use descriptive language and focus on the most interesting or unique aspects of your short. Next is provide a brief summary. In the next few sentences, provide a brief summary of the content of your short. This will help viewers understand what they can expect to see and decide if it's worth their time to watch. This is exactly what I do for all of my shorts, guys. Next is include keywords. Obviously really important. Incorporating relevant keywords into your description can help improve your video's visibility in search results. Make sure to include phrases that accurately describe your video's topic or content. Next is add links. If you reference other videos or resources within the short, make sure to include links to them in the description. This can also help increase engagement and provide viewers with additional resources. Next is call to action. Encourage your viewers to engage with your video by including a call to action in your description. This can be as simple as asking them to leave a comment, like the video, or subscribe to your channel. Again, people will probably never see it, but it wouldn't hurt just to put something like subscribe for more crazy nature facts. Next is keep it concise. Whilst it's important to provide a detailed description of your video, make sure to keep it concise and to the point. Aim for around 2 to 3 paragraphs at most. Last but not least, we have use formatting. Now it's important, guys, to break up your description into smaller paragraphs and use formatting such as bullet points or bold text to make it easier to read and skim if you need to. Okay guys, so overall a well-written description can help attract more viewers to your video, improve engagement and boost your overall search ranking. Do not underestimate the importance of this often overlooked element in your shorts content. So guys, by now you must know I love using Chat GPT to help with everything. So it might not come as a surprise that I use it to write me descriptions for my shorts too. So let's hop into Chat GPT and get it to write us a description for our short. Okay then guys, so let's start. So this is going to be a description for a crocodile video that I recently did. So what I'm going to do is ask it in no more than 200 words, please write me a description for my latest YouTube video. The video is about the, let's say, biggest / deadliest saltwater crocodile from the Philippines. Let's say, actually keep the name in there as well, called Lolong, because the crocodile was called Lolong, so we just need to include that. I don't know why it's changed there, but let's, in that case, full stop. Then we need to say something like, make sure to include the keywords. So guys, this is where you need to be really on it. Make sure to tell Chat GPT to include specific keywords related to the video. So my keywords are saltwater crocodile, biggest crocodile, and let's say deadliest crocodile. So these are the 3 keywords I really want Chat GPT to include many times within this description. So you need to make sure you're clear here and make sure you list off the keywords you want to include. So let's say to help me rank highly in search results. So again, guys, just tell them you want to rank highly in search results, so include these. And then lastly, you need to say, please also include one of the keywords in the very start of the description. So the algorithm takes into account the very start of the description, so make sure to include the keywords at the very beginning. This also helps you massively, guys, and you just need to include it on ChatGPT so they know. Okay then, so what we've got here, I'm not really sure why it's giving me a title, to be honest. I didn't ask for that, but anyway, so it's to do in the description now. Let's have a look. Okay, so yeah, not too long, that's fine. Okay, perfect. So get ready for an awe-inspiring journey. Let's talk what's crocodile. It's a riveting video. We'll delve into incredible tale of along, step into the untamed wilderness, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, plenty of saltwater crocodile keywords. I'm really happy with that. That's great. Perfect. Okay, guys, that's it. Thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello everyone, and welcome back to a brand new lecture in a brand new sub-series. This lecture is all about how to use trending sounds and music for your YouTube shorts. And guys, it's a very important one, so please do listen up and take all of this information ready for you when you next create your shorts. So another thing I want to mention is thank you and very well done for getting this far. If you haven't yet, please do take the time to leave me a review. It helps me grow and also helps other students like you who are thinking of buying this course. So guys, if you have anything nice to say or you've really enjoyed this course, please do write me a review, as it really, really helps. Okay then guys, so back to it. This lecture, as I said, is all about trending music. So what we're going to do, we're quickly going to cover some theory surrounding trending music, and then towards the end I'll show you how to navigate the music library and find trending sounds for your shorts. So guys, the music you use is one of the biggest and most important things on this platform. Songs are a feature given by YouTube that you can now use in your shorts, and their song library is massive. If you want to skyrocket the growth of your shorts, you're going to need to include trending songs in your videos as much as possible. And if you're not using them, you may struggle to get decent growth. Music and sound play an important role in creating engaging and memorable YouTube shorts. Here is a detailed explanation on how to understand and incorporate music and sounds into your shorts. Number 1. Understand the importance of music and sound. So music and sound can evoke emotions, set the tone, and create a memorable experience for viewers. It's important to understand the role music and sound can play in shorts and how it can enhance your content. You need to choose the right music. The music you choose for your shorts should fit the tone and the mood of the content. Consider the genre, tempo, and rhythm of the music and how it complements the visuals you have within the short. Next is pay attention to the sound quality. Poor sound quality can ruin the viewing experience of your shorts. Ensure that the audio is clear and free from background noise or distortion. Next is be mindful of copyright. Using copyrighted music or sound effects without permission can lead to copyright strikes and potential legal issues. So guys, stick to using royalty-free music and sound effects, or obtain permission from the copyright owner before using any copyrighted material. Next is test and iterate. Once you've incorporated music and sound into your shorts, test and iterate to see what works and what doesn't. Pay attention to viewer feedback and adjust your approach accordingly. So incorporating music and sound into your shorts is an important aspect of creating a visually engaging and attention-grabbing content. By choosing the right music, paying attention to sound quality, using the right sounds, being mindful of copyright, and experimenting and testing, you can create impactful and memorable shorts that resonate with your audience. Okay then guys, that's the boring stuff. Now let's run through the shorts music library on YouTube. From the YouTube home screen, tap the plus icon at the bottom, then click Create a Short, then tap on Add Sound at the top. Here is the music page. If you scroll down a little bit, you'll see different sections for different music, including recommended, top sounds, genres, pop, and more. At the top, you can search for any audio used in the search bar. Then, just below this, you can access your saved songs. I recommend you keep a good, strong library of saved songs. If you have particular viral songs that you prefer to use for your shorts, save them and always have them there for quick and easy access. Sometimes it's so easy to come across a song that you really like, forget to save it, and then forget its name. It's seriously frustrating. So guys, just always save any music you like and you can always refer back to them whenever you want. Okay then, first up, here we sometimes see some songs recommended below the Browse tab and above the recommended. These tend to be new songs that are being promoted by YouTube. They may not always be relevant to you, but sometimes they do produce some pretty cool brand new songs that you might want to try out. Okay, so next we have recommended. This is where YouTube will suggest music based on your previous song selections and sounds that you've previously engaged with. You can see the top 2 sounds on mine are Paris and Blade Runner. This is because I always use these 2 songs in my fact-based shorts on my Crazy Nature Facts channel. I personally think they're the perfect songs for my kind of animal facts. If we click on the see more at the top, YouTube will then curate this whole list of recommended songs for us. Again, these are all based on your own preferences and choices. So this is YouTube's best effort of suggesting new songs you may like based on your previous choices. So if you're struggling for some inspiration, I would take a minute to scroll through here and see if there's anything that takes your fancy. Okay then, so below the recommended tab is the top sounds. This section is absolutely full of current top sounds that are extremely popular right now. This is where you'll find all of the juicy songs that have the potential to make your content go viral. Some of these sounds have over millions of shorts, which just shows how popular they are. Now, I would always recommend making sure that the song is suitable and fits well with the short you're posting. But if you want to include some trending music, this is definitely the place to do so. Pick some songs that have millions of shorts and experiment with them, guys. These songs are the most viral currently on the platform, and the algorithm may well push your content if you decide to use these. Below this, you then have new genres. So this section will always provide you with suggestions of different genres. So if you specifically wanted something like African, rock, or let's say hip hop, you can tap on any of these and YouTube will bring up a list of the best songs in that genre. So let's say you wanted to post a short on African safaris or something like that. You could click on the African genre and then it will give me all of the best African themed songs. I think this is pretty cool. And then next we have basically all of the genres and their best songs in each section down here. So again, you could just go down here and search for songs using this method if you wish. Now guys, I must make this clear, it's absolutely important to pick a trending sound that fits well and suits your video. It might be a bit of trial and error at first to find one that fits well. Just don't go pick a viral pop song and put it against, let's say, a fact about death. Because for your shorts to perform well, you must make sure the song relates and complements the short itself. So to improve your reach and maximize your chances of standing out on the short shelf, make sure you use relevant, trending songs in your shorts. The algorithm tends to favor videos using trending sounds, so consider jumping on these trends while they're still hot and get the most growth possible. Another great little trick is that you can also use trending songs as well as using voiceover or original audio too. The algorithm will recognise the use of trending songs and will give you more of a chance of going viral if you use one. But some videos sound better without a song playing over the top of them. In this case, you can add a trending song but turn the volume right down. Here's an example of my Nature Facts video. I use trending songs, but I turn the volume way down so you can't hear it as much. This way I benefit from being able to use my own voiceover, but also have the boost from the algorithm for using a trending song too. This is a real reason why black jaguars are black. Melanistic jaguars are black due to a genetic condition called melanism. Melanism is the opposite of albinism. It's caused by the increased production of dark pigments called melanin in the skin and fur. The genes responsible for melanism in jaguars are known as melanocortin receptor genes. When these genes are active, they stimulate the production of higher levels of melanin, resulting in a darker coat color. The black coloration of jaguars can be advantageous in their natural habitat, particularly in dark forests and dark environment. It provides them with better camouflage, making it easier for them to blend into the shadows and hunt their prey more effectively. Most jaguars have a typical coat pattern known as rosettes, which are dark spots arranged in a ring around a central spot. Black jaguars are melanistic individuals and are very rarely seen in the wild. Like and subscribe for more daily nature facts. So when you go to create a short, go into the volume and just slide it down. You need to make sure it's still just about playing though, so you could even leave it on volume 1 if you wanted to. But if you turn it all the way down to 0, YouTube will not recognize this or attach the song to your content. By doing this guys, this way you benefit from having a trending song to boost your algorithm, but you can also keep the original audio or voiceover at the same time. Okay guys, that is it for this lecture. I do hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you could take something away, and just make sure you use a trending song or sound that matches your video. Make sure it suits well, and make sure it just complements the content within the short. Thank you very much for listening guys, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.